China and Indonesia have agreed to enhance bilateral trade and further expand cooperation in agriculture and food security. Indonesian President Joko Widodo held talks with both Chinese President Xi Jinping and Premier Keqiang earlier today. Now, the Indonesian president is the first head of state to meet Mr. Xi in person since the Beijing Winter Olympics in February. It's a rare visit by a foreign leader under China's strict COVID-19 protocols. China is also Indonesia's largest trading partner, accounting for almost 30% of the Southeast Asian nation's imports. Olivia Seong joins us live now from Beijing for more on this meeting. Olivia, what's the outcome of talks been between China and Indonesia? What more do we know?
Well, Dawn, we're talking about more cooperation between the two countries, but I also want to just point out the significance of Mr. Widodo's visit to China. He is the first foreign head of state that China is receiving since the Beijing Winter Olympics back in February. And so we saw a short while ago Chinese state media quoting President Xi as saying that this demonstrates the value that both sides place on the bilateral relationship. And it's not just significant for China and Indonesia, but if we were to look at the larger picture, also significant for Indonesia as being part of ASEAN. ASEAN countries becoming much more important to China amid this broader geopolitical tussle for influence with the United States. And so we see China's foreign ministry in its statement emphasizing that the talks between the Chinese and Indonesian leaders were friendly and cordial. Also, we knew that trade and infrastructure were going to be on the top of the priority during Mr. Widodo's visit. We know that China is Indonesia's largest trading partner, and the outcome of these talks, we see that the two countries are talking about increasing bilateral trade further, also renewing the commitment to cooperate under the Belt and Road Initiative, which is China's ambitious infrastructure program, as well as Indonesia's global maritime fulcrum. Both sides saying that they will work together, in particular, to ensure the Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway will be completed and run on time. Now, it's significant that this project is being mentioned. Mr. Widodo in the statement is seen as describing this as, quote, another monument of the friendship between the two countries. But this project was originally meant to be completed back in 2019, but it has been met with multiple delays due to construction and with the COVID-19 pandemic as well. Now, completion is only expected in 2023. Also, the cost of this project has ballooned from $6 billion to $8 billion, but there is much political will on both sides to want to see this being completed, at least for Mr. Widodo before 2024 at the end of his second term, but also for President Xi, as the Belt and Road Initiative is a pet project, a key project that he has pushed through during his term and going into that key Communist Party Congress later in the year, where he is expected to be given an unprecedented third term in power.
All right, Olivia, thank you for that update. Olivia Seong there in Beijing.